How are you feeling, Bradley?
Healthy. I know Coach told you guys about my operation I had this over the off season, and ever since then it's just been a steady grind and a steady process of just getting back as healthy as possible. I did miss OTAs and I'm missing this camp, but right now I probably feel as one of the healthiest I've felt in a while.
So that was the knee that you were dealing with all of last year?
Yep, since the Lions game, I've been having troubles and I was playing through a lot of pain and a lot of grief, but like I said, I feel like I'm in a much better situation right now. I'm much more comfortable. My knee feels good. My body feels good. I'm just ready to compete.
What they find was wrong with the
It was a partial tear in my patellar tendon. So, had a simple operation, and since then, like I said, I've just been rehabbing. That's the only thing I can do is just worry about the future and just get myself better to help the team out.
When was the surgery? What month?
It was probably like a couple weeks before OTAs had started. So took some time away down in Houston and just been recovering, really. Just been getting healthy. I feel ready to go. If I had to practice today or had to play today, I'd feel more than confident doing that.
It wasn't before the Detroit game that you had this? Or that was
No, it was after the season.
I mean, the pain in the knee.
Oh, yeah, it's after the Detroit game. Yeah, the end of the Detroit game. No.
What was the thought behind waiting until around OTAs to do it as opposed to after the season? Or did you not know that it was an issue?
Well, me and the training staff had came up with a plan. Fortunately, the plan it didn't feel right in my heart, and I kind of suggested it about the operation. The rehab time is quick. I feel like my body recovers quickly, and that's kind of the route we went. That's about it, really. They came up with a plan. We executed it for a while. I just didn't feel like I was healing fast enough.
What kind of workouts are you doing now? Are you doing strength training? Are you running, lifting? What's going on?
I'm doing all those things. I really don't have a limit to my exercising, which is great. I'm able to lift. I'm able to run. I just started cutting and planting again at full speed. So, like I said, I feel more confident in playing. And right now, it's just staying on top of the knee, doing as much as I can to keep it as fresh as possible and keep my body in good shape.
You think you'll be on the field, started training?
Yeah, for sure.
Really? Was there a risk last year after the initial partial tear that it could give way and come on?
It's not really what I was told. You're just going to be playing through some discomfort, and that's fine with me. I was willing to show the team that I could play through a little injury. Of course, we had to do some band-aiding and a lot of resting. I didn't get to practice as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to see a lot of looks that I wanted to, but I was still able to go out there and compete on Sundays, which is most important.
What are you seeing from Shaquille so far? I know he talked about losing weight because he didn't feel like he was playing at the right weight last year. What have you seen from him?
I just see him growing, being more mature. I see him taking things more serious. He's more vocal. He's pulling the young guys with him. And, he's been making plays. I feel like in our OTAs, we're really handicapped. Pete doesn't like a lot of ball combat to try to prevent injuries in certain situations. But, just the leadership aspect and seeing him mature into his third year, I feel like he's doing nothing but improving and just leading guys.
He was pretty critical of the season he had last year, and he talked about how he maybe over-tried to make plays at times. Did you see that?
We all did at times. I feel like with Shaq, he owned it. You know what I'm saying? We all came in together at the beginning of the season, and we all said we had things to work on. Yeah, we had a good season, but we want to be great now. So I feel like just him owning it alone is just showing his maturity and how dedicated he is to be great.
They trade out of the first round, draft a strong safety in the second round. You played free safety before. Where do you see that pairing going as the summer goes on?
Honestly, I'm fully prepared to come in and play strong safety, willing to compete and battle with whoever. But I can do both, but I prefer to play in the box or closer to the line of scrimmage. It's just more for me to do there in the run game and the man-to-man coverages. But I'm always willing to do whatever to make the team work and to be the best asset for the team, but I definitely intend to play in the box.
What have you seen from the other guys? What have you seen from the other guys?
I'm sorry, same question. What have you seen from the two rookies?
Okay.
We were talking over.
Nothing just but athleticism, especially Ugo. I really like him. He's small, but he's quick. He moves well. And I see him playing nickel, free safety. I mean, he's just getting better every day. He's really taking advantage of these reps. They both got their hands on some balls. Marquise is a hell of a player too. You know, everybody knows everybody knows him for hitting and being aggressive, but his coverage is really good too. I feel like he's raw, like just a raw athlete. He just goes out there and he competes, he grinds, he's fast, and he just like everybody else just got things to work on and a little growing and doing his playbook.
What would you say is the identity of this secondary in general?
Same thing as it always is, you know, running and hitting, and guys, part of our defense, our saying is we protect the seams in the post. So, I mean, that's us. We really, you know, it's a bunch of young guys out there that's hungry and that's willing to keep proving themselves. Nothing's solidified. Everybody's grinding to be the best we can be and prove as many people wrong as we can.
Where can Trey Flowers take a step in year 2?
If I would say anything, probably just awareness in certain situations. I feel like he'll even tell you he gets so caught up in the plays and the schemes and looking at this, looking at that, just slowing the game down and realizing what the situation is, whether it's 3rd and 4 or it's 2 minute or just realizing what the team needs, you know, making the play before the play even happens. And I think that's where he's going to take his biggest jump because he has all the athletic upside. He can run with anybody. He's very aggressive, and he's a physical corner that has hell of a size, but I'd probably say those things. And that's the biggest thing you see in your jump between year 1 and year 2, how much the game slows down and how much extra thinking you're doing before the play.
Bradley, how much do you embrace the leadership role in the back end of that secondary, especially compared to where you were a couple years ago when you were working under Earl and Camp when you first got here?
Oh, you know, I just try to do for those young guys is the same way they did for me. You know, it's each one teach one. You don't hide any information from anybody. You see something, you say something. You know, what's for you is what's for you. So bringing the guys along with you because you never know when we're going to need them to step up and make a big play for us. Because at the end of the day, we need our youngest guys to be as knowledgeable as our older guys and everybody to be on the same accord as far as talent-wise. So just doing what I can for those guys. You know, I feel like it's an honor that they look up to me or ask me questions or view me as a certain way because of years in the league or experience. But you know, a part of that too is, you know, doing it. It's easy to say something, it's easy to point your finger, but I feel like going out there and just showing them the right way to do it, the right way to play, does more for anybody than anything.
Anything else? Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you.